Hello everybody, so this is a very quick video on Planar Conquest and how it runs on Microsoft Surface Pro 2. This is actually me filling a request of a Reddit user who asked about how this game runs on the Surface Pro 4. But there were some rumors and people were discussing different system requirements that they saw online. I should tell you guys that you shouldn't actually trust this kind of stuff. I mean, if you just look at the requirements, this doesn't tell you much, because our system, Surface Pro, is a little bit weird in terms of correlation between its processing power, which is actually very, very high, and its graphics. If you look at the system requirements, it doesn't give you a real idea of how the game works. Okay, so what I did first is setting the game to 720p and turning the effects off. There is Bloom, anti-aliasing, and anti-aliasing is set to 2. And as you can see, the game is really smooth. I don't think that you can control everything with just touch controls, so I'm going to use my keyboard and mouse, my power cover for the Surface Pro 2. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to get into the game itself. It has some pretty bad reviews on Steam, but come on, we don't really care about that. As long as you're enjoying the game, that's fine. And I know it because I played, not without pleasure, I played Duke Nukem Forever, for instance, and some other games that are considered to be outright trashy. So, this game, Planar Conquest, as far as I understand, is a spiritual sequel to, Master of... Yeah, that's got to be right. So, one thing about it, I didn't actually show you the loading screen, and for the first time the game was loading for about 1 minute. Okay, that's a little bit strange, because it certainly doesn't have, high-res textures. The whole game is just not much more than 1 gigabyte. So I didn't actually get into this game. As far as I understand, it's a 4X game, and I'm not a huge fan of these, but it kind of reminds me of the later Heroes of Might and Magic, and maybe it has something to do with it, or maybe it's a little bit more like Civilization. Then it's definitely not my kind of thing. To be honest, I haven't actually completed Heroes of Might and Magic 5, and they run amazingly on the tablet. You can play it without mouse and keyboard. You can play it using just touch controls and your pen. So, okay, let's look at how we fight in this game. And here the loading is quite fast. So, yeah, once again, it's just like Heroes of Might and Magic 5. You just deploy your troops before start. Fortunately, cannot zoom in, zoom out. Maybe there is a shortcut for it, keyboard shortcut, but cannot do it using touch or the touchpad that I have on my power cover. So, okay, let's fight. First I gotta choose the troops, these spiders. So we have some spiders, some zombies, and a weird drake. And they have, I don't know what, some tiny troops and beholders. Interesting. Well, beholders really do look like beholders from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Okay, they didn't actually attack us. So since I just went with the default army, the default troops. I don't think we're gonna win, and we can try at least. Okay, so we attack, they retaliate. Now we choose the Drake and attack. Wow, that was weird because we didn't. What is it doing? It's some kind of cheating first strike. Okay, attack. No. God damn it, this is one powerful beholder. So it turns out these are actually not zombies, they are marksmen. Something like that. Oh, okay. I was defeated. Well, too bad. So, yeah, okay, let's try another scenario. Not actually starting a new game, but just doing a quick start skirmish kind of game, I think. Right, so now loading times are really short, okay? Once the game has been loaded for the first time, I have no problem with it. Okay, so this time this is some kind of a deserty terrain. And, you know, the bad things I read about the game, mostly about its balance. It's not about the visuals or about performance or about the interface. They just say that the game is quite shallow. And I'm not the one to judge, because, you know, it's been a while since I last played games like that. So it's up to you to find out for yourself whether the game is okay or not. So an event occurred in your empire and should discover something. Alright, so now I'm controlling some kind of an ogre mage, I guess. And it's really difficult to move because it's not a very good kind of terrain. It really slows you down. So let's open this chest, and we've got just 11 gold. That's not much, I guess. Right, one more treasure chest, and again there is some gold. 13 gold this time. Okay, we gotta keep moving, And every time I press space and pass the turn, I'm actually afraid to think of what kind of things my opponent is doing and how they're developing. Okay, so, well, I'm afraid we just have found our own death. Because there are tons of troops. And, well, okay. So, notice, by the way, now I switched to 1080p, because at first I was trying the game with the lowest acceptable settings, which is 720p, with VSync and anti-aliasing set to X2. But now I have 1080p, and the effects such as Bloom and SSAO, which stands for ambient occlusion, are also turned off, but it doesn't prevent us from enjoying the game. So that's really nice to see. It's really nice to see a semi-indie title, I guess, but still a new game that was released just this year, several months ago, and it's working. It's really nice to see that, because the system is getting older. You cannot find Surface Pro 2 in stores nowadays, and the only reason why I still keep it and still play it is that because I can play it in the handheld mode, and I think I am actually mentioning this in every video I have, but it is true that I use it as a portable gaming device, which is not too bulky, and when I travel or when I just sometimes, for example, stand in a queue or something like that, I actually use it because I don't have usually enough time to play games at home. But doing this while waiting or while in public transport, I definitely am happy to pass my time like that. So here it is, guys. This is once again Planar Conquest for you. This is the first time I have ever filled a request for a PC game, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any more requests, please make sure that you either make them in Surface Pro Gaming subreddit, or sorry, it's just Surface Gaming, not Surface Pro Gaming subreddit, or just make a comment or send me a message, so I'll be happy to review some more games for you. So until next time, and thank you for watching. See you.